Hello everybody, named Shalees. Welcome everybody to my top 5 House of the Dragon worst moments. And here's the thing, everybody. I'm a big fan of House of the Dragon. I enjoy the shit out of this show. This show has renewed my faith in the Game of Thrones franchise. And this TV show is going to be more epic than Game of Thrones, in my opinion, just because the fact is there's an actual ending to the story, and they ain't going to screw it up. But there are 5 mistakes I have with the show overall. And this could be a creative decision. This could be certain actors, how they made their choices. But let me just say this. There's a couple things that are not included. One, Daemon not hugging his daughters. This is a stupid scene. It should have been included, but they didn't include it. A stupid creative decision I did not enjoy, but it's not something I could say I hate, because the fact is, you know what, it didn't even make the final cut. It should have made the cut, but it wasn't. Another scene, Daemon choking Rhaenyra. This was perfectly aligned with his character. Shocking in the sense that he would actually do it to Rhaenyra. Shocking that he would actually commit the thing to Rhaenyra. But the fact is he did it. It is shocking and it is not shocking, and it perfectly aligns with his character. Let's start off with my top 5 issues with House of the Dragon Season 1. Number 5, the actress that portrays a White Worm. I don't know what it is with this actress. I don't know what it is with her line delivery, but she's off. With anything that's over a minute of her dialogue, it's just awful. There's nothing more annoying and pissing me off more when you're trying to watch a movie, you're trying to watch a TV show, and the actors looks like they're reading off a teleprompter, or they're reading their lines, and they're trying to memorize it. It's very, very off-putting. It takes you out of the show. It takes you out of the universe. And the only thing you see is an actor struggling over their own words. And that's what I feel with this actress. I don't hate her. I'm not wishing for her to get fired or anything like that. I'm just thinking maybe she needs a little bit of acting coach or somebody to help her with her English a little bit more. Because how her line delivery was, it just felt like she was trying her hardest to make that scene, to make every single line delivery she had. But the problem is, though, she had problems with her words. So to me, the White Worm, number 5, the actress, she was a put-off for me for this season. Number 4, Criston Cole killing the old man by accident. I don't like the creative decision that they killed this character off by accident. I know there's different scenes where there's different rumors that Criston Cole just slices his neck, or he's taken by Criston Cole and he's thrown into a dungeon. I would just prefer if the show just, did a straight up cut the throat, leave no questions asked, like Christian. Like, they set up the scene where basically the old guy, he was challenging Alicent, and he was claiming that people in this entire court had conspired to kill the king, or they actually did kill the king to usurp the throne. And that would give Criston Cole the necessary thing, like, he threatened the queen. He insulted the queen. I will cut his throat. It'll make Criston Cole a more ruthless character. In this one, it looks like he's an accidental, can't control his temper type dude. I would just prefer, like, Criston Cole, he believes he's portraying his honor, but he is ruthless in this extent. Like, there will be no discussion. We're not we're going to war. We're not going to have this little thing where we're going to be going back and forth. You're either with us or against us. I just think the creative decision should have been basically to just slip the neck, or just to throw him in the damn cell, instead of, like, telling him to sit down, but he puts him head first into, like, this little marble thing and kills the dude instantly. I didn't like that creative decision. I thought, like, that was a weird take of how to do that, but whatever. Number 3 issue, the entire episode 7 night scene. Who hired the director who made The Long Night? Who hired the director who made that episode where basically everybody was indestructible plot armor, and yet you couldn't see a freaking thing? This episode, they shot these scenes during daytime, and this was a creative decision. I just don't understand why the hell did they shoot the scene in night scene, and why the hell did they show it in night that was barely visible. A lot of people had complaints watching this, and I had a complaint watching this. So the creative decision for episode 7 to have that scene at nighttime is so dark and you could barely see anything. Don't agree with that creative decision as well. Now, number 2, Daemon surviving the shit ton of arrows that are pointing at him in episode 3. I don't care. I really do not give a shit about, like, here's the thing. Daemon should have got killed instantly. Because the fact is, this is not Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards. Not all those, when Ramsay Bolton said, loose the arrows and all that stuff, he's aiming at every single one of those men. It's very possible that, because it's more possible Jon Snow surviving those arrows because he's not the only target. The target is everyone in that entire field. So Ramsay's like, shoot the arrows, everybody's there, kill them off. But with Daemon in this scene, there's a whole bunch of arrows pointed at him, and all the archers have one target. He should be fucking dead. He should be like a porcupine at this point. He should have been like Wolverine in the Wolverine movie, where Wolverine's just laying down. He has nothing but arrows on his back. That should have been Daemon Targaryen in this scene. I found that scene pointless. I get what they're trying to do to show him his courage and his ability, but to me, that was just a pointless scene. I think they could have handled that scene a lot better. I just found it like, this is character plot armor. It takes away from the entire scene. It takes me away from the entire TV show. Yeah, it was a nice scene. It was a nice moment for Daemon, but overall, I'm just like, you should have fucking died. That was number 2, and my number 1 absolute least favorite thing of the entire House of the Dragon season 1 is Rhaenys going up into the throne room in episode 9 to kill a whole bunch of commoners to escape King's Landing with her dragon and not kill the Greens. That's 2 great decisions right there. I just do not agree with. One, I never seen in the show where Rhaenys will kill hundreds or thousands of people just to get to the enemy. We haven't seen that side of her being as a vicious person. We haven't seen that side of her in any case. So this was just out of blue. She would just go up there. She already was halfway out of King's Landing. She could get her dragon a different way. She could open the dragon pit, get her, excite a couple guards, get her dragon through another way. There's more than one area to get out of freaking the entire area of King's Landing, the entire area of the dungeon. There are more other ways. The fact that I can only accept the fact that she goes up there to the entrance just to kill the Greens. I could accept that. To kill the Greens, I would. But in episode 10, she's like, it's not my war to start to kill them. But she'll kill a bunch of commoners. She'll kill the small folk, kill the free folk. She'll kill all those people over there. I don't enjoy this creative decision at all. I think this was the most stupidest thing in episode 9 of House of the Dragon. It ruined episode 9 a bit for me. And the fact is, episode 9 should just end with Aegon just being cheered on by the crowd. And in the background, you see Rhaenys and her dragon just flying away. We could have had those moments where he's cheering, he's putting his head, Aegon is just putting his hand in the air with his sword, and while they're cheering, you see Rhaenys flying away, and then you're going to see like some type of storm coming. Like the upcoming storm will continue. But no, do you want to have a girl moment for Rhaenys? Rhaenys was just a badass already at the beginning. This was the scene that was not needed, not necessary. And it just makes a lot of pointless scenes. To me, I don't think it was a very serviceable scene. I don't think it was a very serviceable moment for Rhaenys or Alicent. I just did not enjoy this entire scene. But that's my personal opinion, everybody. What is your personal top 5 gripes with House of the Dragon Season 1? Is it Daemon surviving it with his plot armor with arrows? Is it Rhaenys Targaryen just going up and killing hundreds of people and not killing the freaking Greens? Is it the night scenes? Is it Christian Cole? You think it's Daemon choking Rhaenyra? What's your personal top 5 issues with House of the Dragon Season 1? My name's Jalise. Godfrey, everybody. Bye.